you have any young proteges that you've run across in your travels or at home that you may be training up or whatever?
Oh, what I'm doing now is now that I've got my band up and running, I've signed myself to my own label too.
Okay.
Still Gong Management is mine. I do my own label and I do artist development as well. I've got some up and coming guys that I talk to. I do a little mentoring. I always try to look out for
Yes.
people. I'm not trying to tell people what to do,
Yeah.
but if anyone wants to know, and I try not to press anything upon people. I learned the hard way. Like if you're trying to drop, I see people doing stuff wrong all the time.
Yeah.
I have a very low tolerance for like ignorance.
Yeah.
So I used to be able to see things and I couldn't help myself but speaking on it.
Mm-hmm.
And I would get myself in a whole lot more trouble or like needless arguments and quarrels with people who just don't want to listen.
Mm-hmm.
So I've had to learn and
I
teach
get it.
myself as I get older. Look, I just got to watch you crash and burn.
Yeah.
If you want it, I'll gladly give you what
Mm-hmm.
what you're needing and what you're lacking. But I make sure. I'm sorry if
Oh
anybody
yeah.
wants any kind of guidance or anything. Are you sure? I ask them, are you sure? I ask them again, are you sure? Okay, sit down.
Yeah.
You know what I
I
mean?
mean, if you are trying to travel across the country and play music, I don't care what kind of music you're playing. I would probably come see you.
I mean, that's what I try to tell people, but there's no humble way to say that. There's, oh, you're arrogant. Listen, no, I'm not arrogant. I'm the only people you know that's doing this. You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's right.
look, I'm 35 years old. I don't have. If I was a rapper, my shelf life would be gone.
Yeah, no doubt.
You know what I mean? If you do anything else like that, there's a shelf life on it. If you don't catch on and get traction by a certain time, it's not going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
Timeless music is giving me a longer window.
That's right.
So now that I'm 5 years in this, now I'm an elder, and as long as I breathe, I can still play. All I got to do is keep playing music now that I'm established.
I remember when we first linked up, and I said, "Look, man, if you can't find people at home to buy into what your vision is, you got to get on the road.
Yeah.
You got to take it somewhere else."
I remember having that conversation.
Yes.
I was super frustrated, man. Like, no, like, why?
It's understandable. I understand.
Like, I know everyone here.
Yeah.
I've lost friends over this. I've lost family members over this. Not lost them, I just don't deal with them the same. You know what I mean? But I've definitely lost friends over this, and people who I thought I was cool with.
Yeah.
And how people really feel about you really comes out. Get a little press.
Yeah. Yeah.
Show up on a blog or a TV show or a radio show. Yeah. Hit the front page on the paper for something else other than running around with a ball or a felony.
That's right.
And watch how they look at you differently.
Correct.
And it starts coming out, and I'm like, oh wow, that's how you really felt about me. So part of me is like, yeah, I'm glad that people are my circle's a lot smaller, and I don't waste time talking to a lot of people I shouldn't be.
You're a whole lot more efficient in the way you do
your
business.
But the other part is, what have I been doing? How much farther could I have been in my life? It just revealed itself to me earlier.
Mm-hmm.
So
that's understandable. You know,
hindsight's 20/20 though. You know what I mean?
Oh
so,
yeah, no doubt. No doubt. I mean, do you have kids?
I have one daughter, 10-year-old daughter, man.
Okay.
I want more, but it's like now that I'm on the road so much,
yeah,
it would be a disservice as a parent. I am a parent first. I love my daughter to death. Samora is that's her name, and that's my heart, man. Like we have a very good relationship. She has a good understanding of what I do for a living. You know what I mean? Her mom is very good and understanding about the whole thing. You know what I mean? And holds it down on the home front while I'm gone. Whenever she needs her dad, she's there. She looks out for us. We have a good, I guess, bond. I don't want to say relationship. We have a good bond, and there's a good understanding between father and daughter in this. And she dabbles in the music. She's a dancer.
Yeah.
But she's kind of embarrassed to really like the music. But you'll find that sometimes I'll play music in the house. I'm playing reggae music in the house, and I'll walk upstairs, and then people around the corner 10 minutes later, she'll be down there like, hey, okay, word.
I was just telling a
playing
story.
C's.
I was telling her that's exactly right. It'll come to fruition one day. You write a lot of music as well, right?
Every single day.
Okay. So, what are you trying to tell the world through your music?
I don't really want to just call it conscious because that's not giving it due diligence. Mm-hmm. I want to call it reality music. Right. When I started doing this and I decided to take it past a talent show and not do it just for fun, it was in a time where I lived at, there was a lot of violence.
Yes.
My man Bullet just got murdered. They had a triple shooting at Kebab City. You know what I mean? People getting stabbed up and this and that. I'm like, yo, why is all this happening in the vicinity of where I live, in a place that isn't even the ghetto? You haven't even been to the ghetto. Right. You know what I mean? There's no such thing out here.
It's a relatively small town.
I've been in Trenchtown, Jamaica. Trust me, there's no ghetto here. You know what I mean? Right. Now, where we live at, D.C. is a different story. Northern C is a different story. But in the vicinity of where we live, that doesn't exist. So why is this stuff coming down here? The culture's got to change, not the music. Not this and that. That's the same stuff I grew up going to. Mm-hmm. So I'm not declaring war on the music, but that's what was misconstrued. I'm like, the culture is changing because the young people are bringing that violence and that bad mind stuff into this. I just wanted to go out there and make people have a place to go to where they didn't have to be patted down before they walked in the door.
Right.
Having to look over your shoulder. Have someone on the wall mean mugging you. Have something spill off in the parking lot. That was my main thing. Reality music. Like, yo, wake up and stop doing this.
Mm-hmm.